Thanks, Keith and Lions, for all you guys do in the community. So Ted, being the former bookkeeper, and had things well planned, and he said that he wanted his late wife Eva's sister. Are you younger than Eva? She's younger than Eva. To give the eulogy. So we'll have it. And side note, personal note, Eva, of course we knew her, she could never pronounce my son Ian's name correctly. She'd always call him Ian. So I tell that to Ted, and Ted would just laugh and shake his head. So, thank you, Bertha, for giving the eulogy.
Theodore Chi Chin Young, known to us as Ted Young, passed away, as you know, on his birthday when he was 95 years old. Not many people knew that he was born on a small island in Fiji. However, we did know his roots ran deep in Maui. His parents were Mary Tam and Victor Young. Now, Ted's mother was a sister of the colorful and popular mayor of Maui, Eddie Tam. Everyone knew Eddie Tam. He was like a one-man tourist bureau. He promoted Maui, and he popularized the saying, Maui no Kahoe. At the age of 11, Ted moved to Maui to live with his Uncle Eddie and attend St. Anthony's School. At that point, he had to learn and speak in English. So English was his third language. First Fijian, then Cantonese, which he learned very well, and then English. Now, he must have inherited some of that linguistic ability from his mother, because he related to me that his mother kept a diary and was all in Fijian. Right after he graduated from Baldwin High School, he joined the U.S. Army, and he had earned honors in the commercial classes from the school that he graduated from. But his military service enabled him to become naturalized in 1946. Service to his country was followed by service to his community. So you heard from the Lions how much he contributed to that organization that he joined when it was chartered in 1950. And he chose that group over the American Legion because it was the diversity and the mixing of all the ethnic groups working together in every kind of service to the community appealed to him. And he held every office, as you knew, that existed in the Lions, and he took part in many of their service projects. Those of us who bought the Huli Huli chicken every year remember that fundraising project. I met Ted when he married my sister Eva, whose surname is also Young. They were compatible in many ways and had a happy marriage. Ted joined the church Eva belonged to and was baptized in 1962 at Olivet. Both were very dedicated to the church's mission, and that was including the beginnings of the Hawaii Baptist Academy and the expansion of this church. And Ted served as a deacon and a trustee in the 1970s. Well, we agreed with Eva that Ted had the ability to make or fix anything. If you were fortunate enough to taste the haupia he made, you'd exclaim that it was the creamiest taste that you ever had. He graded the coconut he grew on the board that he designed. Of course, with his green thumb, Ted grew not just coconuts, but great Hayden mangoes, huge star fruits, and lilycoid that he made into juice. He took pleasure also in raising cattleya and hono orchids that he hung along the fence on the left side of his home. Now, true to his Uncle Eddie's generation, Ted took up tennis and was an excellent player. He was very traditional in the fact that he always dressed all in white when he played in the Kaimiki courts. And if the rackets needed restringing or retaping, he would do the work himself. Ted's reliance on himself to fix anything must have had his beginnings in a very rural area of the main island of Fiji. His family had to raise and grow everything they needed, and he had a clear memory of how his father made butter, built fences, and raised chicken on a 6-acre poultry farm. His father was self-reliant and enterprising. With the good business education that Ted received in Baldwin High, he later worked for several companies. They included the accounting offices of Ken's Electric Company, Aloha Airlines, and Orange Crush Bottling Company. As Ted's expertise to fix anything grew, it was possible for him to form his own handyman business. He stored all this equipment and tools in a van so he could travel wherever his business was needed. And his ability to communicate with the Chinese immigrants made it easier to repair the rentals they lived in. Later in life, Ted developed a condition that reduced his mobility. It did not discourage him. He said that after his morning prayers, he was ready to do the calisthenics that he himself devised. He was inventive to the end. He redesigned his living room, turning part of it into an air-conditioned bedroom that led directly to his TV room and kitchen. With the help of Karina, who became part of his household 5 years ago, Pamela, his niece, who did his marketing and banking, and his other nieces, Andrea and Kathy, who helped after their Auntie Eva died, Ted managed quite well. And members of Oliver truly became part of his ohana. Among the members helping was Paul Boyer, who was on hand when Eva passed away over 10 years ago, and also when Ted was first hospitalized. Recently, Greg Wong, whom Karina called a godsend, took care of all his affairs. He helped Ted through his last illnesses and found a space in Kinaole Estate, Kaneohe, where his nephew Patrick visits him frequently. It is comforting to know Patrick and Greg were with Ted on his 95th birthday, and Ted could hear Karina singing happy birthday over the phone that Greg held. So we believe Ted is now peacefully with Eva in the hands of God. He had a full and productive life, serving his community, his nation, and his God.
If you would permit me, I would like to ask all of the Lions to please come up and join me at Ted's last meeting. Any of our fellow Lions? Client Theodore Chi Chin Young was born on February 25, 1925, and passed away on his 95th birthday, February 25, 2020. Originally from Fiji, Lion Ted served in the United States Army during World War II and was a retired business accountant and controller. He was an outstanding member of the Waikiki Lions Club before transferring to the newly formed Kaimuki Lions Club in 1950 as a charter member, and continued serving the cause of Lionism with devoted service, loyalty, and distinction. Lion Ted Young served our club as a chairperson to a multitude of committees and activities, and as a member of our board of directors. In 1970, he was elected as our club president, and I had the distinct honor of serving as his club secretary. Lion Ted Young was a talented handyman around the house. He loved sports, enjoyed quiet time raising orchids, and was a distinguished Melvin Jones Fellow with the Lions Clubs International. Today, Lions Clubs International, District 50 Hawaii, offers this resolution in memory of Lion Ted Young. Whereas, Lion Ted Young was a member of the Kaimuki Lions Club and in good standing with the International Association of Lions Clubs, having served for over 71 years, and was a responsible person who dedicated himself to his vocation in an industrious and conscientious manner, and earning the trust of his associates. And whereas Lion Ted Young was a loyal and true friend to many, believing that true friendship exists not on the account of the favors performed by one another, but that true friendship demands nothing and accepts service in the spirit in which it was given. And whereas Lion Ted Young gave valued service to his community, extending understanding to those in distress, aid to the weak, and assistance to the needy, and by his personal sacrifices has contributed to the building of a better community in which we may live. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Lions of District 50 that they honor the memory of Lion Ted Young as an exemplary citizen who abided by the Lions motto, "We serve." Be it further resolved that this resolution from District 50, Hawaii International Association of Lions Clubs, be printed and presented at a later date to his family as a remembrance of Lion Ted's virtuous life as a model citizen in this community. Be it further resolved that the Lions of District 50 Hawaii International Association of Lions Clubs convey and extend their deepest sympathy and condolences to the surviving members of the family of Lion Ted Young. May they be blessed with fond memories of their loved one. Adopted this, the 12th day of March, 2020, the International Association of Lions Clubs, Lion Angelita Haramoto, District Governor, District 50, Hawaii. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lions.